Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're going to explore how to attract clients without chasing them, a strategy rooted in behavioral psychology and sales tactics. The title of our presentation is How to Attract Clients Without Chasing, with a focus on the psychological triggers that make clients chase you. Over the next few minutes, we'll uncover the key concepts and strategies that can help you naturally draw clients toward your business. So, let's dive in and discover how to turn the tables and make clients come to you effortlessly. All right, let's dive into this slide. The first part says, stop convincing, start filtering. What does that really mean? Well, in many situations, we tend to spend a lot of time trying to persuade others or prove our point. But what's more effective is to focus on filtering, that is, selecting the right opportunities, the right people, and the right messages. It's about being more intentional with what we engage with, rather than trying to convince everyone of everything. Next, stop explaining, start leading. This is a subtle but powerful shift. Instead of constantly explaining our decisions or ideas, we should focus on leading through example and clarity. Leadership isn't just about words, it's about actions and guiding others by setting a strong example. All of this ties into what we call the core shift. It's a fundamental change in mindset, moving from persuading and explaining to filtering and leading. This shift enables us to be more strategic, more impactful, and ultimately, more effective in the way we influence and lead. It's a critical concept as we look to evolve our approach in today's fast-paced, complex environment. Now, let's talk about how limited slots, time, or access can really work in our favor. When people realize that spots are scarce, or that something is only available for a limited time, it naturally creates a sense of urgency. This sense of urgency taps into something called FOMO, or the fear of missing out, which can be a powerful motivator. One of the key concepts here is scarcity. When options are limited, people tend to value them more and act quickly to avoid missing out. It's a psychological trigger that encourages prompt decision-making. Throughout this presentation, you'll see how leveraging scarcity can effectively drive engagement and conversions. By highlighting limited availability, you're not just creating urgency, you're also making your offer feel more exclusive and desirable. When it comes to selling, one of the most important principles is to teach before you sell. This means that instead of jumping straight into offering your product or service, you focus on providing value first. Share your knowledge, insights, and expertise to build trust and credibility. It's crucial to position yourself as an expert, not just a vendor. People want to buy from someone they see as knowledgeable and trustworthy, not just someone pushing a product. By demonstrating your expertise, you naturally become a go-to resource. Now, let's talk about the second trigger, authority. Showing authority helps reinforce your credibility. When you establish yourself as an authority, your audience is more likely to listen, respect your opinions, and ultimately, be more receptive to your offerings. So remember, teaching first and building authority are powerful strategies to create genuine connections and make your sales efforts more effective. These steps align with our overall theme of building trust and long-term relationships. People follow people. That's a fundamental truth in human behavior. We tend to look to others when making decisions or forming opinions. It's natural. Our brains are wired to seek social cues. So when trying to influence or lead, showing results, not just promises, is crucial. Tangible outcomes speak louder than words. They build trust and credibility because people want to see proof that what you're offering actually works. Now, a powerful trigger within this is what we call social proof. It's the idea that when others see success or approval from their peers, they're more likely to follow suit. Whether it's testimonials, case studies, or simply the popularity of something, social proof acts as a catalyst for influence. In essence, if you want to guide behavior or sway opinions, leverage social proof. Show that others have already made the move and achieved results. That's how you tap into the natural tendency of people following people, and how you make your message more compelling in the grand scheme of influence. Not for everyone. Being selective can actually increase the value of what you're offering. When you target a specific group, you create a perception of exclusivity and relevance. This is where Trigger 4, which is selective targeting, comes into play. By focusing on the right audience, you're not wasting resources on those less likely to convert. Instead, you're hunting in on the people who truly matter, who will benefit most and appreciate your offering. This approach aligns perfectly with the overall theme of creating value through precision and intentionality. So, remember, sometimes less is more, and being selective can be a powerful strategy to elevate your impact. Don't reveal everything up front. Let clients lean in. Trigger 5 is the curiosity gap. This means, instead of giving away all the information at once, you want to create a little mystery. Encourage your clients to stay engaged, to want to learn more. By doing this, you're building anticipation and making your message more compelling. It's a powerful way to keep their attention focused on what's coming next. Remember, this fits into the overall theme of effective communication, keeping your audience interested and eager to hear more. So, think about how you can craft your message to leave just enough unsaid to spark curiosity. Clients buy identity. They don't just want products or services, they want to see themselves in what they choose. Making them feel ahead of others taps into that desire for status and recognition. When people feel they're standing out or leading the pack, they're more likely to engage and connect with your brand. This brings us to trigger 6, status elevation. It's about positioning your offering as a way for clients to elevate their own status, to feel more important or respected. When you appeal to this desire, you're not just selling a feature, you're selling a way for them to feel more confident or distinguished. In the bigger picture, understanding this motivation helps us craft messages that resonate deeply. It's about tapping into the core of human nature, our desire to feel special and appreciated. And that's a powerful way to build loyalty and drive action. Let's talk about a simple but powerful idea. Clarity beats persuasion. When you're clear, your message is easy to understand, and that builds trust. People are more likely to buy into what you're saying if they don't have to work hard to grasp it. Next, the calmest voice wins. In conversations or presentations, staying calm and composed can be more persuasive than being loud or aggressive. Calmness conveys confidence and control, which makes others feel more comfortable and receptive. Now let's look at trigger 7, certainty. Showing certainty in your message reassures your audience. When you speak with conviction and confidence, it signals that you believe in what you're saying. This certainty can be contagious, making others more likely to believe and follow your lead. Remember, throughout this presentation, our goal is to connect with people on a genuine level. Clarity, calmness, and certainty are essential tools to achieve that. They help us communicate more effectively and influence others positively. Now, let's look at how shifting our mindset can transform our sales message. Moving from needy to confident is a crucial step. When you're coming from a place of confidence, it naturally changes how you communicate and how your audience perceives you. Instead of chasing after clients or prospects, you're now attracting them. This means your message becomes more compelling and authentic because you're demonstrating value rather than desperation. This change in approach fundamentally alters how you present your offer. It's about positioning yourself as someone who has the solutions they need, rather than someone who's just hopping to get a sale. When you embody confidence and focus on attracting, your message resonates more deeply and creates a more powerful connection. So in essence, how you communicate, your tone, your confidence, your perceived value, directly influences your sales success. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it, and that's what this shift helps you achieve. So what do all these efforts lead to? Well, first, we see an increase in higher quality leads. These are the prospects who are genuinely interested and a good fit for our offerings. When we focus on quality, it means we're not just chasing numbers, but engaging with people who are more likely to convert. Next, we experience shorter sales cycles. That means less time spent moving from initial contact to closing the deal. This efficiency is crucial because it allows us to serve more clients and grow faster. Then there's stronger positioning in the market. When we deliver better leads and streamline our sales process, our brand and offerings stand out more clearly. This positioning gives us a competitive edge and builds trust with our audience. Overall, these results, higher quality leads, shorter sales cycles, and stronger positioning, are interconnected. They reinforce each other, creating a more effective and sustainable growth strategy. By focusing on these areas, we're setting ourselves up for long-term success and a more robust market presence.